Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more F1 2021 My Team Career Mode Season 2. We're heading into the UK Silverstone Grand Prix in this episode, another classic and iconic racetrack in the F1 calendar. So let's see what we can do after a stunning recent run of results. Let's see what we can do in Britain. Just want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that subscribe button down below is pressed and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video of F1 2021 My Team goes up. We'll be continuing on this series as long as we can, and you guys don't want to miss the next episode. Please be sure to be subscribed. Thank you guys for stopping by today, and let's move on to the United Kingdom Silverstone Grand Prix. Before we head in, we have a powertrain department event, so let's take a look.
We need your input here. Not an easy choice.
Ooh, staff burnout. It's a negative one. It's time we had a chat about our work rates. Whilst we are doing extremely well and hitting all of our targets, we are seeing increasing rates of stress and burnout among the staff, etc., etc. Do we want to give them a break, or do we want to keep them going? I think they deserve a break. We want to boost our powertrain morale.
Thanks. I appreciate you taking the time to help out.
So that is perfect timing. So yeah, after that, we are now on high morale with the powertrain department, so their upgrades are going to be relatively good. Durability is also on high and chassis is on normal, so our staff is looking quite happy right now, so that is good to see. Also on the performance index, we see ourselves ahead of Aston Martin and Alpine. They were ahead of us last episode, but the upgrades have boosted us ahead of them and right behind Ferrari. So Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, and then ourselves. So let's see what else we can do with our upgrades. We have lightweight wheel rims coming through in the chassis department. That's it. So we have 1,954 resource points to use. Let's see where we can spend those effectively. We definitely need a cockpit weight reduction upgrade. Weight reduction is kind of OP, so we'll get this in before the British Grand Prix. I think normal will be fine. We'll take a risk with it. Everything else is quite expensive, so we can't really upgrade anything else. We also want to take a look at our facilities. We want to push into spec 3 in some of them. So aerodynamics is spec 3. Maybe chassis spec 3 would be worthwhile, but we need 12 million. We only have 7 million in the bank, 7.8 to be exact. I think resource point generation is going to be crucial, so let's invest in that. 6 million in the chassis resource point generation. So I was just told the turbo reliability testing upgrade has failed, so I want to re-trigger that ASAP. So let's get this going. It'll come before the Hungarian Grand Prix next time out, so hopefully we'll get that as well. Let's see, a powertrain department event has occurred. Department tour. Ex-Formula 1 driver Lucas Weber has contacted us and he wants a tour, I guess. We'll lose resource points but get team acclaim. Do we want to do that? Ooh, sure, why not?
The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
We'll take some team acclaim. We could do with some more sponsorships. Alright, so quickly taking a look, our spec 2 chassis upgrade for resource point generation has come through. And I don't know, okay, Halo has come through in the upgrade. Cockpit weight reduction has come through. We rushed that in before the Grand Prix, and that is all. We are still behind McLaren, but Ferrari have overtaken McLaren in the performance charts. Also notable are Williams. Team Williams is ahead of Haas. And they were ahead of Alfa Romeo for a moment, but I guess Alfa Romeo has caught up with them now. As you see in Austria, Williams was a lot better than the Alfa Romeo. But yeah, that is how we stand. It is time for the UK Grand Prix. Things are going to be difficult, so let's see how we do in the United Kingdom. Welcome to qualifying at the Silverstone UK Grand Prix, another track that is quite difficult for the player. The AI is buffed on this circuit, so it is extremely hard to compete against the AI. So hopefully we can make good strides in today's episode and at the UK Silverstone circuit. So practice session did show us a glimmer of hope. We did do well during the session, and we did succeed in all of our practice programs, so it's good to see that we were ahead of everyone, making sure that we were really competitive. Our practice programs were also quite straightforward. The ones that we really wanted to test out. So the track acclimatization, of course, is a good standard one to start off with, race strategy, and then the qualifying pace. Qualifying pace was most important, that's why I left it for last, and it was an overall good experience to try and get some more practice under our belt. I actually do all the practice programs because that's my first sort of laps on the game as I record, so it's good practice before I really jump into qualifying when we get competitive. So track acclimatization was pretty straightforward, easy, like no problem at all purples. I had some greens, some here and there, but yeah, overall all purples. Really got to know the track, and that was on dry on the hard compound of tire. The hards don't really have that much grip to the track, so I think I'm gonna stick to softs and mediums if I can in this race. Also, we were hit with some rain, hello UK weather, and we went out on intermediates in FP1, and that's when I did my race strategy practice program. Overall easy also, and we finished that off with flying colors. FP1 ended with us, I think, somewhere around P10, I think, so that is good to see. We were mid-table, and then we moved on to FP2, which was full wets, and then we tested it out and did the qualifying pace program in the full wets, and we found out that we were also doing quite well for that kind of weather, and compared to the other cars, they were struggling, so we looked good with the current setup as well as our driving skill level. So yeah, we were around P10, P12, I think, during the wets, I'm not sure. And then we finished it off in FP3 with one single lap, qualifying pace program one more time, and we completed that with flying colors, like 7/10 faster than the Delta, so we were quite competitive. We were expected to be first, but it doesn't seem like that'll be likely considering all the other cars were ahead of me. So we were like P12 as well in FP3. I'm not sure of the standing between FP3 and FP2, so I think FP3 we were 12th, so we are looking at a mid-table start. So I think Q2 appearance will be likely today. Hopefully we can make that happen during qualifying. David Coulthard was consistently behind me, so I think he is struggling with his car a little. We do have more superior engine components at this time, so I don't know, it is what it is. I think I just remembered we did not change our engine components or engine stuff, so we might be a little slow, and we might encounter a engine blowout sometime during the race, I think. So that is my fault. We'll have to see. We'll have to nurse the car. If we do end up in P20 or P22, I'll just take a grip penalty, get a new set of engine components as well, so that'll be fine. We're moving on into qualifying now. We did get all our development boosts, a good number of resource points gained as well. We are looking in tip-top shape as we head into the qualifying session, so let's take a look and see what we're dealing with. It's gonna be quite a difficult race, I think. As you guys see, my power unit's all on the worn components, 35%, 20%, 47% on the turbocharger. I might take a grid penalty for that. Oh, I can change components, but it takes time, doesn't it? I think it does. I don't want to spend time changing components on this car just yet. Estimated fit time is 5 minutes or so. There's no penalty for this action because we're not in pocket firmly yet. So let's move on. But I think control electronics, I can move on to another column. So let's do that. Let's stack those, and we should be able to go out in the final moments of the race. First lap of Q1. It's looking promising. We go P10. Alright, the Delta is chaotic, but we still said P10, so yeah, I think that's the best we can do. Hopefully that is enough to see us through. Alright, just about. Look at that. Max Verstappen with the fastest lap, 123.176. David Coulthard, P9 with a 123.934. We are in P14 with a 124.280. 1.1 second behind Max Verstappen. Giovinazzi and Ocon also make it through. Mazepin, Latifi, Aitken, Russell, Kimi Räikkönen, and Lance Stroll get knocked out. The usual suspects. Let's move on to Q2. First lap of Q2 is looking very promising. P4, what a result. Alright, slightly improved. I think I don't know. I really don't know what happened. Let's see what we place. Oh, God. Are you serious? P12 again, just like practice. Max Verstappen with the fastest lap, 122.786, 122.880. Lewis Hamilton and Sergio Perez with a 122.911. Knocked out our Ocon, myself, Coulthard, Bottas, Giovinazzi, and Schumacher. So we get knocked out with a 124.156, 1.370 seconds slower than Max Verstappen. So yeah, let's see what we can do from P12. This is a decent position to start the race from. So let's see what we can do on race day.
Welcome along then to Great Britain and the Great Silverstone circuit for today's Grand Prix. With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around the 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit. With 18 corners and average lap speeds of around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the longest and quickest circuits on the calendar. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz and Gasly, Vettel, Tsunoda, Ocon and the captain, Coulthard, Perez. They've taken a grid penalty. Valtteri BOTTAS and Verstappen, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, Lance Stroll and Kimi Räikkönen, Russell, Aitken, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Slight promotion after a couple grid penalties here and there on track. So let's take a look at our strategy. You know what? I want to try this. Let's try a soft to medium strategy this time around. I know it goes against my MO or like my usual, but it is what it is. You know what? After last time as well, I'm gonna leave my fuel load on like 47 kilograms, somewhere around there. Yeah, I don't want to mess with fuel again and run out towards the end anyway. P10, soft compound tire start. We'll have more grip on the start, so 5 lights and away we go. There we go. Whoa. Up the inside here. Up the inside. P7 right now. Brilliant start from us. Oh, this is getting intense. Gasly's next. My mind is everywhere right now. The chaos has distracted me for a moment. I gotta concentrate on the road. Keep forgetting to. Just follow my instincts, you know? Oh god, Vettel is caught up. Everyone has caught up. The AI has more grip around those S-curves, so I gotta try and stay competitive despite that. We're already on 2.85 laps. I think I started on 2.9 laps of fuel. Oh, exceeding track limits. Darn it. Gotta watch that turn. I always like to exceed that track limit apparently. Oh yeah, Tsunoda's catching. I don't have as much grip as the AI here. I'll take that exceeding track limits warning. Oh, Tsunoda's pushing on us. Gotta use my ERS here to stay ahead. He has my slipstream too, and DRS is gonna be killer. As you can see, Gasly is pulling ahead. The cars ahead have just pulled away. Don't have the pace for it. I'm losing seconds, literally seconds.
For a new strategy option.
During the S-curves, there's a new strategy. Okay, sure, we can come in later. Apparently someone's going on the inside. Idiot. The S-curves are not in overtaking zone, bruv.
The car ahead is
Okay, Vettel's going on the inside. Outside. Outside. Staying level. Oh, shucks. Hit me. Paris just smashed into me. Did he take wing damage? I believe so. Squeeze him on the outside. We'll have to see. Ooh, these tussles aren't working in our favor. Vehicle condition?
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Alright, our car is not damaged.
Our teammate by 31.3
Oh my
seconds.
god, David, what are you doing, mate? COULTHARD, why are you so far behind? 31 seconds, really? I thought I was driving bad. He's driving horribly. Wait, is that David COULTHARD all alone back there? He still hasn't finished lap 7. Oh goodness. How did they have so much grip through that turn? Through Cobbs. And through the S-curves. I have no grip through there. I don't know if it's a grip issue or if it's a driving issue, but I have no way of controlling that as well as the AI does. Is it the limitations of a controller? Might be. Defending against Bottas right now, it's not fun, gotta say that. More pit stops. We've been adjusted to come into lap 13, so another lap to go, couple laps to go. Bunch of drivers trying to get the undercut.
Green flag.
Oh, there's a yellow flag behind us. Why? I wonder. Did someone slip? Oh, Jack Aiken's out. No safety car? Nothing? No? Seems like it's a retirement, but there's a yellow sector there. Yellow flag sector. Oh, hello. When did you come out? Look at the speed of Giovinazzi there, mate. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Whoa. Tight. Oi. Into the pits we go. All the self-compound tire runners are now in. We were originally supposed to pit next lap, but as you see there, but I decided to cut my losses short. I don't know what I'm saying here. I just suggested my strategy to come in a tad bit early. We're going on to mediums. Let's see. 1.9. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Where did that pit crew come from?
David in the pits.
David's in the pits. That was his pit window, I guess. Can we get ahead of that?
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into
Oh, Perez is just ahead. Bottas as well. We do get DRS though, which is good. We're in P9.
But we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Yeah, losing time to the car behind and losing time to the car in front. Schumacher's really pushing on us, but I can't get anywhere near Bottas and Perez. Their cars are a lot better than mine is. Despite being on hard compound tires, Bottas is just rapid. Don't know how to catch up, and especially on some of these corners, the AI has ultimate grip, and I slip and slide everywhere. Like that turn in Cobbs, Schumacher now wants a piece of this. Oh, he might get me here. I mean, the ERS is helping me out a lot. Great thing that we have a power plant on the back of our car. We've been keeping Schumacher at bay behind us. Tsunoda's catching 2 seconds behind us now. And Bottas and Perez are long gone. I think P9 is what we should look for. Gotta keep fighting for P9. Hopefully we can get it. AI is just way too quick around here.
Some information on Schumacher. They seem to have an issue.
Ooh, Schumacher has an issue. He's falling back. Tsunoda is now in prime position to come at us. Oh, there's another caution. Someone else retiring, perhaps? Giovinazzi's out.
Giovinazzi, they're retiring from the race.
A lot of durability issues coming through. Thankfully, despite our mistake of keeping the MGUK, worn out MGUK, we are still going strong. No engine busted just yet. Knock on wood. Imagine I get a busted engine now. That would be absolute sadness. I would cry. But Tsunoda, 1.2 seconds behind me. He's rapid. 9.6 seconds is Bottas on the hard compound tire. I am really slow around this circuit, man. I really need to practice Silverstone. I think I say that in every F1 game I play so far, which was F1 2020 as well as F1 2021. I really need to practice Silverstone. At least the power plant behind me is really pushing me. I've abundance of ERS, so that is really keeping me ahead of Tsunoda and everyone else. Here we go, coming up to the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. Defending well against Tsunoda. P9 is the reasonable result we can take here, but we will need to protect against Tsunoda very well. Went a tad bit wide there. That is not good for us. Tsunoda is in our slipstream trying to attack us. Definitely can't take us there.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Our rear tires are doing quite good. Oh dear. Tsunoda's going around the outside. Can we stay level with him, please? Push him wide. Nice. We're still ahead. Tsunoda is really pushing. It's gonna be last lap drama.
This is your
Last lap drama. Oh god. Tsunoda, please stay behind me. Oh, come on. ERS is really saving my butt here. Oh dear. Tsunoda is looking for it. I think Lando Norris has just won the Grand Prix. Decent taking of the S's. Oh well. I think that's it. Surely that's it. We've secured P9. Decent number of points. There we go. Ooh, P9.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
Congrats McLaren on the win today, and P2 as well. Danny Rick in P2, and I think it was Lewis Hamilton in third. Yeah, of course it is. But anyway, whew, tough Grand Prix. British Grand Prix is always difficult, but we managed to get P9, which is a win in my books. So Lando Norris looks off into the distance from his proud P1 podium finish. So Lando Norris, Ricciardo, and Hamilton on the podium. Leclerc, Sainz, Gasly, Bottas, Perez, myself, and Tsunoda on the finishing points positions. Raikkonen, Russell, Coulthard, Stroll, Latifi, Verstappen, Mazepin, Ocon, Schumacher, Vettel round out the finishers, with Giovinazzi and Aitken not finishing the race today. Standings wise, we are now P6. 2 points is not enough to keep us in P4 or 5, was it? I don't remember. Valtteri Bottas takes over in P5, and Sergio Perez is dropping that to 76 points in P4. Lando Norris jumps all of us with 88 points to his name, so it's going to be a tight race between Red Bull, Mercedes, and McLaren at the top. It is also the case in the constructor standings. We're still P4, 1 point ahead of Ferrari, which is very nice. 69, nice number. But yeah, we're still P4, so let's see if we can protect this lead. Oi, oi, oi. I'm so tired after that one. That was a difficult Grand Prix for the player. AI is superior on this track. They have superior grip, especially around Cobbs and then the S curves right after that. I don't know the name of that turn, those turns rather I should say. But yeah, it's strong start from us. P12 starting position after qualifying, went up to P7 within the first couple turns, and then we found ourselves in the lead for some time after a bunch of people started pitting. We were also on a superior strategy. I think we were maintaining ourselves pretty well, and then deciding to dip in lap 12 instead of lap 13 as suggested by Jeff. We were able to protect a points finish today. P9 is not the greatest finishing position, but considering how slow we were, how uncomfortable we were compared to the AI, especially with their massive grip advantage, I think we did pretty well to secure P9. 2 points to the name, which is very important later on in the season, so hopefully these 2 points will prove very worthy for us. Our car is in the mid-table anyway, so it was good to see us get some points. We do get some bonuses from our sponsors, getting P10 or above, I guess, and scoring some points. Sadly, David Coulthard did not score any points, so we did not make the 5-point mark for one of the other sponsorship bonuses, but we'll get there eventually. That was it for the Silverstone Grand Prix. Next up is Hungaroring, which again is also a very difficult circuit, so I'm hoping to practice up a little bit more before that Grand Prix. But that was it for the UK Grand Prix. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. Remember that the playlist to the whole F1 2021 My Team career mode is down below in the description, so hit the description and see that link, hit it, and you'll see a whole list of videos starting from episode 1 if you guys haven't caught up yet. You don't want to miss out on the next one, so please be sure to be subscribed. Hope you guys are doing well. Please stay safe, please stay healthy, and until next time, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in Hungary for the Hungaroring Hungarian Grand Prix.